Hello everyone, it's Tori,
And Emerson.
and this is the Emori podcast. Testing.
Testing. I like the
Testing.
Lars. It's giving pick me.
Okay, what do you think your biggest fear is?
What did I say before?
I think you said being alone.
Probably, being alone or being judged.
I reckon mine's like being a failure and like not getting anywhere in life, and needles.
And needles.
Needles, I hate them. Bro, I get the ick every time.
When she came to my doctor appointment to get my blood test, she was like she had to like leave the room, but it didn't even end up happening.
No, but I didn't leave the room. I was holding your hand and I was out the door.
Yeah, you were looking away. Oh, that's so cute.
Bro, but yeah. First subject of the night is teachers and school, because there's a lot to yap about when it comes to that. Oh my goodness. Teachers are so rude, and
This grade is rude. Sorry.
hopefully she never sees this, but I mean, you know. But they seem to think that being rude to the students will like earn their respect.
It's because they think they have to get respected, but really it's like
Respect goes both ways. If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you.
like we're both still human. Like the teacher and the student are still human. So why are they like
You
hating
know,
on us?
literally, and to be honest, like obviously it's their first life as well. Like, you know, their life. They've only had one life. We've only had one life. They know what it's like to be in school too, and they probably had problems with teachers at school too. So why can't they see where we're coming from when we're upset, or like they could obviously tell when we're upset.
Yeah. So that one time when I was. Well, I didn't actually faint. We told her I fainted
We fainted
because we were late to class, and like that was the only like thing we could come up with, so we didn't get in trouble because we know how she acts.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh yeah, I fainted and I have a really bad headache. And then I got into the class and she slammed her keys on the desk.
On the desk.
So loud too. If I jumped, like it was like
Yeah.
it was like
She
yeah.
always had a problem with us too. It's not even anyone else in the class. It's just us. Like every time we walk in the class, she'll be like, "Okay, we're gonna have a problem today, girls." And the amount of time she said like,
Tori and Emerson or Kevin.
"Oh, Kevin, yeah, he doesn't even do anything either. He's a nice kid." But like, whenever we walk into the class, she'll be like, I don't know how to speak. She will say stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna move you guys," or she once said that she was gonna separate us and put us in different classes, but she can't do that.
So she wanted to move you to the other side of the room because we came in like 2 minutes late. She didn't even start the lesson yet,
my gosh.
and we read our names on the board and we were talking about it. Like we were talking about like writing. I asked her, "Hey, can you write my name on the board for me?" Because like, you know. And then she was like, "You guys were disrupting the class, talking at the board." And didn't sit down and didn't take your Chromebooks out. Yeah, but that's because we just came into class and you just told us off and told us to go sit back down.
Honestly, teachers are so like, and we're only talking about one teacher so far. Like there are so many other teachers in our school that are so disrespectful and rude for no reason. And they also talk about how much they know about mental health and know about how kids feel when they were their age. You clearly don't, because you clearly don't see where we're coming from. Like you can try to not be so rude. You can, you know, change
Not
the
even
way
try.
you're being.
Like
Just change the way you're being, or see where we're coming from. You don't need to be so.
yeah, so it's
judgmental.
like yeah, we walked into class and then she told us to sit down and like you guys are probably thinking like, oh no, you'd have to like you have your bag on you, just like take your Chromebook out of your bag. We have to get them from behind the whiteboard, and we couldn't because she told us to sit down. So it's like,
and also she's telling us like we have to sit down and be quiet, but then when we sit down and be quiet, we've done something wrong. Like, and then we'll be like, we'll talk about it. We'll be like, oh, I need to get a Chromebook, and she'll be like, why are you talking?
come
Come
outside with me, come outside.
Like, we get taken out of class almost every single time.
Every single time.
This is social studies. If you guys know about social studies.
But social studies last year was even worse because we didn't even learn about it. it was more like a
Modi class.
yeah, like it was like
And not that that's a bad thing, but like it's just because our teacher, she's very into the Māori culture, so she was very like and it was history, but like that's not what we were meant
and
to be
she's
talking
white.
about. She obviously is Māori, but
No, she's told everyone that she is what's it called? Not immigrant. Don't clip that out. It starts with a C. Those things, and she came from her ancestors came from England, so she is not.
What's the word?
What is the word?
Civilization. Is it?
No.
No.
Yeah, and we didn't even learn about social studies. All we learned about was like the
Māori culture. Like what happened. Not that that's a bad thing, okay, guys. We're not saying anything's wrong with Māori culture. I love Māori culture. I am Māori, and I'm white, so I can't really say anything about this being
No, but
white.
she is though because she's told people. She's like, I'm just really interested in it, and I don't.
Is she? I thought she was Māori.
She's not.
What?
She's not.
Why is she so into it then? Why is she? Does she just really enjoy Māori?
No, she used to work at the shop. So she's just really into it. She's just like.
Oh, because she was meant to be in Tikanga that year, and she got put in social studies.
I mean, she's just mad.
She's a hater.
She is a hater. No, she hates on everyone.
Yeah, but this year, remember, she was saying that I'm her favorite, even though I wasn't even in her class. And she hated me last year, but then she also said, "No, you're good, Tori. You're
yeah,
fine."
and then when I was like, "Oh, am I your favorite as well?" She's like, "No."
Remember when you brushed your hair?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so oh my dogs were out just then. Yeah, I was gonna do a bit talk.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question?
No, it wasn't a question. I was saying, remember when you brushed your hair?
Oh yeah, so basically I brushed my hair, and I got told off for brushing my hair in class, and she was like, "Don't do what you say."
Don't be putting like your. Oh, that's disgusting. Like
Oh yeah, don't do your personal
she was acting
stuff.
like she was washing her cooch in the classroom. That's literally what she was acting like. She was like,
Yeah.
that is so disgusting. Keep your personal business.
And also, this was, I reckon, this is my theory, because that was the one time that Nate was in our class, which was my boyfriend at the time, by the way, guys. And I was brushing my hair, and he was behind me, and then she was just like, "Oh, put the hairbrush away, put the hairbrush away." And now there's a new rule at our school that you can't brush your hair in class.
That's true. There is.
And it's like, sorry, but I don't want my hair.
The way I want to move schools because of the fact of how strict our school is, it's like you can't. You have to wear black socks, black shoes. You can't wear any you can't wear black jerseys or hoodies when you're cold. You have to wear white sleeves underneath. There's so many rules. You can't brush your hair in class. You can't. I remember there was a rule in Fly Mandy's class where you couldn't drink any water or eat in there.
Which I'm pretty sure. Oh, and
you can't wear flares. You can't wear pants either unless it's school pants or vests or anything.
Yeah.
And you can't. You have to drink. It's a water only school, guys.
But you couldn't even drink it at class.
But I've seen so many teachers.
Yeah. But it's because they don't want us to have energy in class. But it's like, do I not want energy so I could learn?
Exactly.
So what was I gonna say? Oh, so it's like with the bathroom stuff, you need to ask to go to the bathroom. But and there's 18, mind you, there's 19-year-olds in our school. Like in the senior year, there is 19-year-olds.
And not even that. Okay, half the time these bathrooms are closed.
Yeah.
Half the time these bathrooms are closed because of vandalism or because someone flooded a toilet for fun.
But yeah, the vandalism. Well, I reckon yes. Now the vandalism is very bad. But last year, last year, my first day of school, I found a period blood stain on one of the cubicles, on the floor, and it is still there to this day.
And they had that bathroom, that whole, just the girls section too. They had that what's the word when you
it was in my brain when you said it. Now when you forget, I forget.
Reventilated.
Revanished?
No. Rebuilt. You guys probably know.
Yeah, rebuilt. They had that
Rebuilt.
rebuilt.
And like still to this day, the doors are broken. There's still vandalism and gum on the walls of like inside of
So
the cubicle.
they had this closed for almost a year, on and off, and also probably like a full year at one point.
Yeah, because they're redoing
Yeah,
the T block.
and that whole time you're saying they could not mop the floor. They couldn't fix the locks. They couldn't take the spray paint off. So mind you, when a toilet is broken, and a few of the toilets have been broken since last year, they graffiti an X on it. And then they're saying that the vandalism we do is worse than putting graffiti.
They put literal X's on the like thing.
And it's door. Like the doors.
And they lock it. They screw it shut too. Like you guys are vandalizing it more than us.
Yeah, and it's like, well, okay, some of the toilets, I will admit they're very, very damaged. I don't even understand how a kid could even do that. Like you would have to like get a hammer or something and like bomb the top of the toilet.
It wouldn't just be like like a little like a year 9, the ones that they blame as well. It wouldn't be them because they can't do that much damage.
And there's been like I think 3 or 4 kids that have been suspended and one person has been expelled for vandalizing.
Yeah.
And they don't even know that because they do have a camera in there, but it doesn't even work.
Which is creepy.
It is that's creepy because it looks over one of the toilets as well.
Yeah. It looks over one of the toilets and not even that. The fact that it's only in the girls' bathroom. It's only in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, no. I have asked so many boys, and it's not in their toilet.
And you would be able to see through their door because when you first walk into the bathroom, it's like right there, and then like all the cubicles, and then you can see through the boys' one too. There is no camera in there. There's no camera only in the girls' bathroom, which is creepy as. It's just weird.
And for a school to be open and running, you do need to put like legal issues, like issuing, if there's a bathroom there, and like plan out the layout of the school. And then now, like a few of the bathrooms have been shut, and it's like, is that even legal? Is that even legal?
And the fact is, when we ask to go to the bathroom, most of the time teachers say no. Which is illegal as well. You can't tell someone that they can't go to the toilet. And
like
then
Mr.
we get
Fursley,
told off when we walk out the classroom.
So Mr. Fursley, one of our math teacher, he was like, he always does this, and I don't know if I think it's just to me and you, and normally just me. I have not witnessed him do it to anyone else. When I'm like, oh, can I please go to the bathroom? He's like, after you do one more question, I'm just like, I finished the whole page. What do you mean?
And also, like, some of these teachers, like, I enjoy math. Like, that's one of my favorite subjects, believe it or not. And and it's stupid because it's these teachers that are ruining it for me and, like, making me not want to go to class. And they ask me, like, when I'm ditching or when I'm not going to class or something, they ask me, why are you ditching? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because I don't want to be in class because these teachers are so rude and arrogant to me for no reason. And then we'll get kicked. The minute I go to class too, I just get kicked out of class and I have to stand outside for half the time. What's the point of me going to class if I'm not even going to be there and learn because I get kicked out? Half the time I am trying to learn. I just get kicked out because what? Because I have attitude. You are a teacher. You should, and if you've been a teacher for what, 10, 20 years, you should have dealt with this attitude before. And I bet you there's been worse attitude than me. So stop complaining about my attitude and fix your own.
Yeah, like, and it's like, there's kids at our school, not gonna name them, but they have had like UTIs because you're not allowed to go to the bathroom. Some people have medically diagnosed like actual like bowel conditions, disorders, like diseases, whatever.
That people have medical conditions.
And like something about their uterus, and it's like generally you would need to go to the bathroom, but you have to go through a whole system just to get a bathroom pass from one of the AA people.
I have something to say. What if I'm on my period? Okay.
What if I'm on my period though?
I won't even care. I was straight up say, bro, I am bleeding through this chair.
Like Jazz does. Like I've done that in this grade class. I'm gonna admit, I haven't told you this. I fully leaked on her chair. It was the day that you went in there. You were gone. That's the day I went home. And you're like, oh, why are you going home?
Oh.
Yeah. So I leaked through her chair, through my clothes onto her chair, and then I got up and I left the classroom. and Tamara was sitting next to me. A girl was sitting next to me, so she was like, but she didn't care, and she told Miss Gray about it outside, and then Miss Gray tried to come find me, and she was like, "Come clean it up," and I was like, "Okay, I will clean it up, but it's like not when everyone's in there, you know. That's why I left, and to be honest, I do think it's disgusting. I left it there. I pushed it in, and I left my hoodie there though. Like I'm not like I was gonna come back.
Yeah. Bro, it's the fact that she told you to clean it up. There's people there to clean it up, but obviously you should clean it up.
I
But
do
it's also
understand.
not your fault.
No, I do understand why I should have cleaned it up, and I would, and I did. But it's just the fact that she says we're disrupting class by leaving to go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
but she disrupted the class by her having to leave to come get me because I couldn't go to the bathroom.
I swear, almost all the time she's out of the classroom, grabbing another student, mainly us. There's no one else in this classroom she picks on besides Kevin.
So when I think she only does this to Liz. Whenever Liz tries to go to the bathroom, she's like, the teacher is like, oh, can I check your pockets?
No, she does that to Maddie too.
Oh yeah, she's like, what's in your pockets? Do you have a vape in your pocket? Like so loud. Do you have a vape in your pocket? Where's your phone?
It's so unnecessary as well. And then I remember Maddie, when she went up to the thing too, she was like, oh, do you have anything in your bra? Like, bro, calm down. And also that is so unnecessary and so disgusting too.
And there's like immature kids in our class as well.
A lot. We had to take a break because we needed to go get food.
It took so long.
So,
So Esma.
but let's put that on my bed.
Mic warning, guys.
Yeah, mic warning.
In case you're next to your parent.
What was I gonna say? School just sucks, honestly. When we have 2 weeks off, I reckon we should have more than 2. We should have at least a month. We should have at least a month off because honestly, the teachers need a break. We need a break. I eat like a giraffe, guys. So please don't bully me. We just ran in the wind.
We ran to the. I had to keep my phone here. We ran
from Countdown to Pizza Hut. No, ran to the gas station to Pizza Hut, back to my house.
Pizza Hut took way too long.
For this.
All they have to do is defrost it. Tell me why that took you so long.
A cookie pizza, guys. Crazy.
But it's good. It was worth it. Oh, I got. Alright, and now you're not having. Look, what's this? She's going to ask for some of mine when she's done.
No, I'm not. I won't, trust me. But a little bit about me is that Emerson is my best friend, by the way. Sadly. I joke. I'm very dyslexic. I have a lot of things wrong with me, but apparently I have a pretty face to make up for it. So. Yeah. Not my words, those are other people's words, I promise. And
it's giving pick me. No, we keep doing this.
Sorry. Okay.
A little bit about me is my name's Emerson, and I have a big back. And I have very low blood sugar, and I faint a lot, and she does too. And
not as much as her though.
And
she's been around the world.
I've been around the world. Wait, let's name the place I've been. Okay, first
I've never been on an airplane.
First of a place I've been is Australia. I've been there a few times, but just can count once.
England.
No, we're doing an order. Australia, Hawaii, Rarotonga, Houston in America, Texas,
San Francisco.
San Francisco, it's in America, but it's a place. 5.
England.
England, like all around Europe, the UK,
Paris.
and like just everywhere around France. And there's one more place.
Fiji.
Fiji. And I just got back
recently.
like a few days ago. So yeah.
And I have been to Auckland.
And Wellington, I guys.
Wellington. Even though, no. But I did not grow up in the place I live in. We are from New Zealand, by the way. Can't tell from my accent.
Well, not mine.
And I've been to Rotorua, and I've been to Taupo.
She's been to Laverne. Been to Shannon.
All the way through up to Auckland I've been to. No, that's a lie. You know what I mean. Anyway, you gotta go now because this thing's gonna die. So, emori out. Emori out.